Hello YouTube, Team I Fix It All here. A little bit of progress report. So we've got doors off and undercoated on the portions that the door panels will cover, to include maintenance on the drain plugs and the bottom side of those doors will be undercoat protected. And there's the other door. We got to buzzing away on a lot of different things. We've got the windows all primed and prepped and ready. Corrosion controlled. Same with the windshield. All of the trunk area is ready for the new gas tank. I discovered something here. So I took this, I got to clean this out yet, and wire wheel it, bare metal, and then prime out to about right here. Apparently right here there's a drain hole. This is the low part. You can see the profile. Come up high and you are low again. So the rainwater would run, and if any got in here, the manufacturer made a provision for a drain hole that you would think would just simply, it would, some fingers, drip down into there and go to the drain hole right there. But apparently there's not. There's supposed to be a 90-degree rubber. It's like a snap-in, push-in bushing 90-degree tube channel that conjoins that hole to, you can't see, but there's a hole right there too. So it goes around and up. It's like a 90-degree drain so that it drains out toward the fender well. So I'll probably pick those up. That makes more sense. I couldn't understand why you would want to introduce moisture into here intentionally. I haven't fabricated my cover that I was missing yet. I have one as a template, and I learned there's a gasket on that too. So I'll just make a gasket out of a piece of inner tube material. So we were doing a lot of things, and we were getting really close to thinking we could start adding the blue paint on the interior where we needed. And I decided to not do that. We found areas that were questionable on the rockers. So this is an area I cut out of the rocker. And so, I don't think I showed you this yet. Where the doors are, we've got those undercoated. So rainwater, and then I made a drain hole right here. There wasn't one on this side. But that drain hole literally ties into a drain hole right here. There was not a drain hole here. There was on the other side. I don't get it. So, well, they were cheap cars back then. Not meant to be around this long. So I found lots of issues here, and we discovered the car was, in fact, originally white. So there you have it. The car was originally white. And I'm glad I'm doing all this, because that hole that you're seeing through right there, it's not supposed to be there. I've got to add a patch on that. On the inside of this, I'll make an L bracket, but I found a lot of rust, which was on the piece of steel that I can't recall where it's at. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the passenger side. So I couldn't live with that. I went ahead and cut that rocker out, and I'm going to be putting a piece of galvanized steel back in its place. I'm going to tab the inside perimeter tack welding and lay a piece in there. I'm going to have my new piece of steel drilled to where it meets up with every tab, and I'll spot weld that in. And I got busy over here. Not so bad, but it's a really, really complicated piece of metal I've decided to cut out here. I think I can handle it. Got no choice now. That door jamb is undercoated. And then here's the piece that's always bugged me. I'm back here digging away, and lo and behold, I'm just trying to cut this piece of metal out here to follow my Sharpie line. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try to preserve as much of this up to here. I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to go straight down. I should be into good metal by then, but that's my heater tube system. So I can't even dive my Sawzall in there. I've got to use this thing, and my air compressor can't keep up with it. But I'm getting it little at a time. I'm chiseling away at it. We got the inside of the hood all cleaned up and primed. That looks good. Looks kind of spotty, actually. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't need much, but I wanted to go with a light colored primer anyway. Well, we're buzzing away. We're now kind of held up because the plan was to paint the interior pieces that needed to be blue, paint those blue, and then that would allow us to then do undercoating on the top. Where we left off last time was undercoating in general, I believe, plus a whole lot of other things. Well, that's all complete. All the undercoating except under the engine. I figure when we do our engine work next go, that'll get done. But all this is undercoated, done by hand. Brushed it in, even in that channel. This channel has so many angles and dangles, it's not even funny. It's kind of a glossy look to it, plasticky feel. Alright, so that's it for the update. These are my challenges right now. Holes I am making in the body. With that, hope you enjoyed, and we shall be back.